Maybe he's gonna try to push this one or rail first.
Push out.
He's gonna
Well,
push
looks like
the
he's going to
ball.
opt for the push here, Hadley.
Yeah, I think he's gonna push it. There he goes.
And you know, people might not say that that's a smart push, but then you know what? Because he hardly moved that. But he put that in a position wherein, you know, he's now going to make Efren start to think a little bit more.
The only move Efren can do here is he's gonna play this with Ray first. But as
One
you
ball,
can see there,
corner pocket.
he returned that shot to Wu. There, Chia Ching taking the shot. Oh,
Out one.
very unlucky there. Didn't get a good shot on the one. That's why the cue ball scratched.
Well, as you can see, obviously,
Efren.
his first gamble here today didn't pay dividends. It's now Efren with ball in hand.
Yeah, and he's left with an open table. Very unlucky for Wu. That scratch cost him the first rack. No hard balls on the table. Just has to push all the balls. Five. The sick is near the five, so he doesn't need a lot of ball movement. Oh,
that, you know,
wow, that was
and those two pockets have really caused so many problems for all the players we've had here so far in Philippine big time billiards. And even the magician now has a problem.
missed a very easy shot there. That was a very unexpected miss. Now the table is open for Wu.
Well, a while ago, you just said it was an open table already for Efren, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden, everybody thought that was supposed to go into his ledger.
Now it's in Wu's.
Well, this diamond table has continued to really baffle a lot of the stars that we've had here to play. Ralph Suke, Dennis Herculio, Daryl Peach.
It's a very hard table to play in. It's going to go 2 rails here to get to the 8th ball. Good shot there. 3 more balls. I heard this is the last game of the year.
Well, and what a way to end the year, obviously, when we have somebody like Efren Reyes, who, as you can see, we've been doing this for quite, maybe about 2 months. We've had so many big stars playing, but I don't think we've actually seen the area packed the way it is packed here tonight. Because obviously they're all here for one gentleman, and that's Efren Reyes. But unfortunately, Chia Ching picks up the very first rack, and he draws first blood here, and he's up 1-0. We'll take a break. We'll be back with Philippine Big Time Billiards right after this.
Brought to you by Megasportsworld.com. Philwell, Airport Casino Filipino, Malunggay Light Oil Supplement, The Oil of Life, Diamond Billiard Tables, Hermes Sports Bar, Golden Leaf Restaurant, iBar, Break Hard Corporation, and Bugsy Promotions. MegaSportsWorld.com
That-
filled with Airport Casino Filipino, Malunggay Light Oil Supplement, The Oil of Life, Diamond Billiard Tables, Hermes Sports Bar, Golden Leaf Restaurant, iBar, Break Hard Corporation, and Bugsy Promotions.
Here we are, rack number 2. Chia Ching gonna break. He won the first rack and he won the lag.
This rack
See
number
you-
2.
see how
Move
he
to break.
breaks this
Leading
rack.
1 racks to 1.
Chia Ching, a very famous break artist. Won the youngest world champion.
Well, in fact, a lot of people are very happy that he's finally back because, you know, he has been out of commission for quite a while after
I think
losing, you know,
3
after
years.
leaving Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, 3
He
years.
supposedly was supposed to be a Singaporean, and then that didn't work out, and so now he's a Chinese.
Politics is also important in sport.
Right now with that dry break, we have Efren back to the table, and all the Filipino fans watching, and obviously all the Filipino fans here inside the Airport Casino Filipino would want to be able to see him come out to the victory here today.
You already made a very surprising miss.
Playing safe in that instance, but it looks like it's going to peak out.
I think he was trying to pocket it in the corner, right? Now he left Wu with an open table again. 1 and 2 are close together, so no need for too much ball movement here. Oh. That was
So he's trying to
unexpected.
avoid that 6
Yeah.
there, but then wasn't able to do it, and now he's put himself behind that 4 ball.
Oh, not much options here. 2 rails to get to the 2. Or he can do a 1 rail. He has to put the 2 down the table near the 5 ball and leave the 1 up table.
2 ball.
He's calling
Corner
the corner
pocket.
just in case 2 goes in.
Remember, if you've not
10
actually
seconds.
watched 10 ball, you've got to call the pocket. If it does go in, there are no lucky shots here. It looks like that 2 just might fall in there, but it stays up. But I think
Now-
it's too close to the rail for Efren to actually do anything.
Yeah,
I don't think that
maybe
goes to
another
the side.
safety. Maybe another safety here. Don't think he can pocket it in the corner.
See if he can get behind the 10. It doesn't. It's an open ball. Maybe not enough to actually go offensive here for Wu Chia Ching, but at least, obviously, seeing the entire 2 ball, he can actually come up with a wicked safety.
That Efren's safety there was not quite a safety.
And it's only now he's actually sitting down. You can see just how
2
frustrated
ball.
Efren has
Side
been
pocket.
so far with the shot making that he's had.
Also with a very easy miss at the beginning of the match. Wu trying bank shot. A very good position for the 3, but the 2 didn't go in. Efren again on the table. Very open table.
Have you had any news about, you know, how Efren has been doing as of late? Because he hasn't really got to join too many tournaments, and so some people may be saying he's not in that much game shape.
I think so too. Maybe because of the age. That's also one factor.
But, you know, obviously the experience that he has is just tremendous. Nobody, I think, on the planet right now who's actually still playing has got as much knowledge and know-how as this guy has. But sometimes, as you can see, maybe, as you said, age,
Catches up.
maybe his eye is not as sharp as it used to be, but sometimes even the way he strokes that ball, but obviously he's still the man that everybody wants to come to see.
He still knows a lot of shots that young players don't. Very good safety player, Efren is.
And I don't think there's anybody on this planet that actually knows his way around that table.
Yeah.
The way Efren can actually maneuver that ball and how he can get to the next shot.
For me, the closest player to Efren in terms of safeties and bank shots, I think it's Ronnie.
Yeah.
I admire him.
Right now, the man everybody admires.
Oh, didn't quite get enough kick.
He's fallen short on this 8-ball, but I think he should be able to manage.
2 rails before to get to the 9. Which is 1 rail. Oh.
And that time he's going to fall basically on the 50-yard line. Neither here nor there. And he's going to have to stretch out. And that's the pocket that he's shooting at, is the pocket that he had a miss on earlier.
Awkward cueing also. Make the shot harder. But there he goes.
Boy, he made that look easy. And you can see everybody here just cheering his every shot. That last shot was fairly difficult, but obviously not as difficult as some of the other shots maybe we've seen throughout the tournament. But everybody here just clapping for everything Efren does. We're tied at 1 rack apiece here. To start things off, remember this is a very short race to 9.
Winner's break.
That was at 10 to tie things up at 1 apiece.
Here in rack number 3, Efren to break.
Very first time we're going to see Efren with a break here.
Track number 3.
Breaking in
Score
the
is 1-all.
right part of the table.
Race to break.
Other players try to break in the middle. He breaks in the right part.
When he gets the 1 ball to drop, the problem is
The 2
he's
ball.
got no vision whatsoever for the 2.
He could kick it out there, leave the 1 behind the 9 and the 6, the 2 down the table, maybe near the 4 and the 5, or he could push it, which I think he's
going to go for the push.
teasing Wu.
That's the proper word to use, because that's exactly what he's trying to do there. He shows just enough of it, but you know what? I think Wu just doesn't know what's playing in the mind of Efren, so he just gives it right back to him.
As I said a while ago, Efren is a very good safety player. So shots like that, you should take it. Don't give the safety to Efren.
Well, Wu did exactly that.
9-ball. High
Gave it
pocket.
back.
Let's see how Efren plays this one.
He was calling the side pocket.
Yeah. Oh, the 9-ball. Wow. Wow.
But the problem is, right now,
Amazing.
once again, he's got no shot at the 2, really,
A very
to go
good
offensive.
shot. Still a very good shot.
And you see, even Troy Danao, I think, was surprised with that call on the 9, but nevertheless, he made it.
10-ball. Corner pocket.
He was trying to, I think that shot was a double purpose shot. That's why the 2 is not quite seen.
10-ball. Corner.
In case the 9 doesn't go in, the 2 is still hidden. Wow.
10-ball.
Wow.
You know what? This guy still got
Amazing.
magic. And I'm trying to look at Wu Chia Ching, and Wu Chia Ching is not even budging from his seat, not even acknowledging
I don't think he expected that.
what Efren just did right now, because that was pure magic. And only here on Philippine Big Time
Wow.
Billiards are you going to be able to see a shot like that. You've got to see that again on the replay.
The only word I can think of is wow.
Well, the magician at it once again. Talk about having more than enough bunnies to be able to pull out of that hat of yours. And he pulled another one out there. The shot on the 9 was incredible. The shot on the 10 was even better.
Great. As you said, magic.
Well, the magician continues to wow everybody, and he goes right back to that spot.
Very same spot.
Rack number 4, Reyes to break, leading
Was able
2
to
racks to
pocket
1.
the one ball earlier.
Wow.
He lost control of the cue ball.
Right.
That's an unforced error. That's going to go down as a mistake here for the magician. He was able to pocket the ball. He got the 1 to go. But right now it's going to be ball in hand for Chia Ching, and this could spell trouble for the magician.
It's an open table for Wu. Efren. Let's see how he does here. Gonna take the 3 in the lower right corner pocket. 7 probably in the side pocket. I mean the 4. He has to make the cue go down the table for the 5. Just enough angle to get to the 6. Either go between the 9 and the 10 or draw the ball backwards 2 rails to get to the 6. Oh, doesn't want that.
Well, actually, that's the second time it's happened already. Not wanting to come into contact with the ball, it came into contact with the 6 a few racks ago.
I think Wu's just warming up.
Well, against the magician, you've got to warm up as quickly as possible because you don't want to spot him an early lead. You'll never be able to come back.
If I were Wu, I would have just drawn the ball back. Going between the 9 and the 10 is a very risky shot.
Well, you know, Wu's not one of those players who likes to simplify his life. He likes to do he likes to do the really tough shots just to show everybody his skill level. That's
This-
a very simple safety.
It's a very good safety though.
But obviously, he'd want to be able to still be shooting. As you said, this is actually a rack which should go to his side already. And we should be, at this point in time, tied to a piece.
Well, let's see what Efren's going to do now.
6 ball,
Calling
corner.
the right corner pocket.
Oh, Efren right now, I think, is pulling out all the stops. Here we go again. Brace yourselves for another shot. Didn't quite hit that as much as he would have wanted to, but nonetheless, look at this.
Good
Another
save.
safety shot. Counter safety in Chia Ching.
Chia
I think you
Ching.
can see that 6, but maybe not enough of it. But
6 ball,
calling
side
the-
pocket.
maybe not, huh?
Maybe he's going to play rail first. I think he called the right side pocket. Doesn't want to hit it too hard because doesn't want much cue movement here because the 7 is just about near the 10 ball and the 6 ball.
Wow.
Well, he really hammered that one in. It's going to be ball in hand for the magician with just 5 balls left on the table.
Wu not playing like he used to.
And he's going to spot Efren a 3-1 lead. Right before this match, though, I was looking at the odds, and the odds were heavily stacked in the favor of Chia Ching.
The
He was a
younger
2-1
player.
favorite, yeah.
Well, Efren's shocking everyone right now.
Now, people I'm sure at home and even here inside the airport Casino Filipino still talking about that shot on the 10 earlier to get to 2-1. What a fantastic billiard.
You know, I think even if Wu wins here, that shot would still be.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That is going to be filed into the annals of billiards history. That was absolutely tremendous. Starting out with his shot on the 9.
And then the 10.
And then the 10.
Oh, he overshot that one.
Well, he should be able to handle this, but
10 ball, left corner.
obviously the pundits are going to say, again, this diamond billiard table just really baffling a lot of the stars. Gets that one to go. And it's now 3-1. The magician, Efren Reyes, on top.
Leading by 2.
Remember, this is a very short race to 9. And in the winner break format, the match can be over in less than an hour.
Efren making very surprisingly good shots. And Wu with a lot of unforced errors.
Rack number 5 coming your way.
Efren again a break.
Break.
Goes back to his familiar spot. Once again, he
Rack
was able
number
to
5.
knock down the 1.
Reyes to break. Leading
Supposedly
3
to
racks
stay
to
on
1.
the table, but he lost control of the cue ball. Let's see
Led
how
to
he
a
does
scratch.
here. He took some off, and look what happened.
Yeah.
It's going to be a dry break. He was able to have better control in the cue, but at the same time, doesn't stay on the table. And a direct shot here in the 1 for Wu.
You know what I think he's trying to do? He's trying to put the cue ball up the table, and then the 1 ball down the table. Because he doesn't have much power in his breaks anymore. So he's trying to use his wisdom.
He wants to get that past the 8. It does.
See what Wu's gonna do here. I've seen a lot of errors from Wu. Let's see if he can make up for those errors.
Well, again, this looks like a rack, just like you said previously in some of the other racks, that should be going to Wu. It's an open table.
I like the way Wu strokes his cue. It's very smooth. Simple shots.
And now I think he's doing what you were suggesting he did earlier, which is to simplify
Simple.
things.
Yeah. Draw this one back. I was shocked. Wu tried to put the cue ball in between the 9 and the 10 a while ago, which led to his unforced error.
Well, he paid for that mistake, and right now I think he's not going to do anything close to that anymore.
Yeah, but I think he overshot the 8 here. Gonna try to power this one out. Wu heating up, cleaning the table. The 9 ball slightly hit the rail before going in the pocket.
Well, Wu Chia Ching
2-3.
comes to within 1.
Finally finishing a rack.
We're going to leave you with the rack that was. This is Philippine Big Time Billiards. We'll be back right after this.
This sports special is brought to you by Megasportsworld.com, filled with Airport Casino Filipino, Malunggay Life Oil Supplement, The Oil of Life, Diamond Billiard Tables, Hermes Sports Bar, Golden Leaf Restaurant, iBar, Break Hard Corporation, and Bugsy Promotions.
This is the iPhone 4S with iCloud. Now, when you download an app on the go, it's there when you get home. Make a change on the way to work, and it's waiting when you get there. Move an appointment on this, and it's updated on that. Now, the things you do on your phone are everywhere you want them, automatically. iCloud, on the most amazing iPhone yet.
Special is brought to you by Megasportsworld.com, filled with Airport Casino Filipino, Malunggay Life Oil Supplement, The Oil of Life, Diamond Billiard Tables, Hermes Sports Bar, Golden Leaf Restaurant, iBar, Break Hard Corporation, and Bugsy Promotions.
Welcome back to the Padcor Airport Casino Filipino. We're still having to wait for Wu Chia Ching, who actually took a break. He's on his way back right now, but that just shows you the size of the crowd we've got here inside here in Parañaque City, because all of them watching, not the man just about entering our arena,
Break.
but they're here to watch Efren Reyes.
The magician.
Now Wu Chia Ching up to break here, trailing by 1.
See how his break goes.
This rack number 6. Wu to break, drilling 2 racks
Breaking
to 3.
in the middle of the table, unlike Efren, who chose the cue position on the side.
But for 10 ball, most of the players really break from this place, from that spot. Wu continues to hammer down those balls. Looks like it's going to be a second consecutive dry break.
Not looking too lucky with his breaks.
He's got a fantastic spread of the balls, though, which
Yeah.
is perfect for Efren.
But you saw in the first rack, he missed an easy shot. And I think he's having a hard time trying to finish all the balls. Now I think he's gonna have trouble putting the cue back there for the 3. He has to draw this one back, put a lot of power in his shot, or he can choose to follow, make the cue ball follow. Wow.
Wow, look at that.
Going
Threading the
between-
needle.
Yeah, going between the 4 and the 9.
I would have thought there was going to be some applause there. That is actually a very small area to traverse between that 4 and that 9, and he missed both balls. He went right down the gut. And that's perfect position for the 3.
Trying to hit the 9. Missed the 9. I think he was trying to hit the 9. Now he has a problem think he's gonna play safety here.
4 ball,
Oh, no.
corner.
He's calling the corner. What about the 5? It's down the table.
He's got to really make this cue ball work.
Wow. Look at that.
Does it get there though? No, it doesn't.
I think. Can he see it? I think he can see it. He's calling
5 ball,
the pocket.
corner.
I think he can see it. Go around to get to the 6. Wow.
Using rail first. Look out though.
Shooting good shots here.
But that was not in the cards. When it
Yeah.
bobbled there in the mouth of that pocket, it stopped the path of the ball.
I think this is the last ball he's going to shoot. If he gets this one, the 7, he can play the 7-10 combination.
6 ball,
Well, this
corner.
is not an easy shot though on the 6.
I think he has trouble with long shots, as you saw in the first rack.
Boy,
Again,
he missed that by a mile.
I don't think Efren likes long shots.
Well, not anymore, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Just when it looked like he was on a roll.
Now he gave that shot to Wu. Just has to play a stop ball here or draw it a little bit back.
Boy, it
Oh,
rattles out.
another miss.
But it looks like he's going to get second prize here. I don't think Efren can see this 6. And Efren is not one of those players who likes to jump at the balls.
But Efren
6 ball, left corner.
made amazing shots a while ago. Let's see. if he
He's
gets
going to
this
kick
one.
at this. Chinese
See.
Taipei players would just pull out the short stick.
Almost gets it. And now, if Wu misses this one, that's going to be really surprising. Looking at the 7-10 combination.
And just like that, it looks like we're going to be tied at 3 apiece.
Yeah.
10
7-10
ball,
combination.
left corner.
That lines up perfect.
See what he does. He has to get this to get a tie. And gets it. 3-all. Now Wu's gonna break again. Both players missing surprisingly easy shots. See there, Efren made it go between the 4 and the 9. And the rail first with the 3. Missing the 6.
Well, we're tied at 3 apiece here as we enter rack number 7. Pretty even so far, but people are saying this actually should be Efren with a quite substantial lead. He should be up easily 4-2, possibly 5-1.
Let's see how he breaks again here.
This
Not
rack
very
number
lucky with
7.
his breaks.
Wu to break. Score is 3-all.
Once
Powerful
again,
break.
look at him hammer that ball.
But it's
That
still
cue
a
ball
dry
down, and
break.
Again, it's going to be a dry break. And look at this, another perfect position for a shot on the 1.
But you
He's got to
see,
change his style a little bit.
the cue movement is very good. The cue stopped in the middle of the table right after the break. The only
Obviously,
problem
no
is,
ball went down.
yeah.
And now he yields the table.
But Efren having trouble trying to clean up the table. power on that shot. The only problem, I think, is the 6 ball, which is quite far from the 5. Just trying to look for a good position for the 5 to get it down the table back to the 6. The position for the 5 is very, very crucial. I think he's going to have a problem there. The cue ball might hit the 7 ball. Doesn't want that. See how he plays this one. Oh, he missed the 7. And the makeable 6. He's going to try to draw this one back. Oh, he didn't draw. He didn't draw that one. Now here he has another long shot. He has to be careful now.
He missed a shot similar to this in rack number 1.
Yeah.
Look at that. It wiped its
Almost.
feet before going down once again.
He's having trouble with long shots.
You notice he actually moves a lot now after he makes that
Yeah.
shot.
Probably praying for the shot to go in. Kind of tilts his body towards the pocket.
And he did that. And he
Yeah.
really moved a while ago when he missed that 6
Yeah,
in the previous rack.
because he knows. A player knows when he's gonna miss a shot, even before the cue ball hits the numbered ball. Now Efren leading 4-3, right?
Yep, exactly, by 1. As we approach rack number 8, there was confirmation earlier. And now he's coming up to break, and we're going to see him in his familiar
Break.
spot. Once again on the right side of the table, at least from the angle where we're watching it from television.
I think what he's doing is trying to
This is rack
make his
number 8.
break a safety break,
Reyes to break, leading 4 racks to 3.
because he doesn't put much power in the shot.
Looks like he's going to need to put a little bit more. He does there.
Yeah, he does.
The one thought about going down didn't. And it's tit for tat, but look at this.
Safety.
No direct shot here on the 1.
He's praying that Wu give it back to him. I mean, he's praying that Wu pushes the ball. But I think Wu's gonna try to hit the 1.
Push out.
No, he calls for a push. See how he plays it. Just pushes the ball. He's pointing behind the 9 and the 7.
I'm quite surprised he wants to take this.
I don't know what he's gonna do here, to be honest.
There you go. See,
Oh,
that's
there
why
he-
I was,
Yeah,
just like what happened in the first rack. Chia Ching came up with the push and he gave it right back. But this time, he actually looked like he wanted to take it.
yeah.
And then at the last minute, he said, nope, I'll
Yeah,
give
'cause
you the problem.
There's not a good safety with the way the table looks right now. Oh, but Wu was able to push the 1 down the table and leave the cue ball up.
1 ball, side pocket.
Efren forced to take the shot.
Well, no question he can make contact with that ball. The question is, can he come up with a counter safety?
There you go. Wow.
The answer is
Just behind the 10 ball.
a resounding yes.
Now Wu trying to check where he's gonna hit the 1. Rail first, or I think he can see the 1 partly, right?
I think it's well,
Very-
he can here, I think,
yeah,
from a
very
little bit
thin
from
shot.
the left side. He
But I-
might be able to just nick it.
But I think he's gonna play rail first and leave the cue ball.
1 ball, side.
Oh no, he's calling
10 ball, side pocket.
side ball. Is it the side ball?
I think he's calling the 10.
Extension.
Oh, he's calling the 10.
Gonna try to hit this flush. Make that 10 ball travel.
Gonna try to leave the cue ball there, and the 1 go up. There you go. Oh, didn't want that. I didn't want the 1 hitting the 5.
I'm
Now,
wondering how many times these two players have actually faced each other, because, you know, I would never want to get into a safety battle with the magician.
yeah,
But it looked like, you know, Efren, I mean, Wu's not scared of really going after Efren in this angle, you know, in that particular aspect of the safety game. And I'm telling you right now, he's not going to win.
but the last match Wu and Efren had, I think Wu was able to snatch the victory. But that match was alternate break. But this one is a very different one, a winner's break match. As you said a while ago,
1 ball, side
very
pocket.
good safety player. See a good safety there by Efren. And Wu having trouble where he's gonna hit it. He was still able to hit that one, but he left the 1 open. Probably another safety for Efren, or he could play a bank in case the 1 goes in. He's gonna call the corner. Did he call the corner?
1 ball, corner.
Finally did. He was thinking about it,
Yeah.
weighing his options.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Another,
spin, sort of spin he put on that ball.
yeah, another amazing shot. Amazing.
Watch it again. Look at the spin on that 1. And right down the gut.
Put a lot of spin for the 3 ball to move to that pocket. Another safety. A simple safety, but a very effective safety. Wu is just... Efren is giving Wu a lot of safeties in this rack.
2 ball, corner pocket.
Wu calling the corner pocket in case the 2 ball goes in. Oh, goes behind the 10 ball.
Oh, that was lucky.
Yeah, it
That was
lucky.
a very lucky kiss there on that 5.
But I think Efren can hit the 2 ball and make it go to the 4, or he can play another safety. Put the 2 ball down the table and the cue ball just behind the 5 there.
Oh, but it came out. You can see the moment
too
he hit
strong,
that,
yeah.
he knew it was too strong.
Yeah. Poor cue. Poor cue control by Efren.
And there he's talking to the gentleman behind,
Yeah.
telling them exactly what we were
ball,
mentioning
right
to,
corner.
to all the televiewers out there.
You know, some players need to talk to people to get their nerves down.
Can you say Earl Strickland? That guy actually shouts at the crowd.
Very interesting player, though. He's actually pretty good. Wow.
Look at that. Pinpoint shooting.
Very good pocketing, but the position for the 3, a little bit awkward. Now he's forced to play a safety. Probably behind the 10 or behind the 5 and 8, leaving the 3 ball. Oh,
3
he's
ball,
calling
5 pocket.
in case it goes in. Probably he's going to play this behind the 10 ball.
Efren gets off his seat, wondering how he was calling that one.
Again, left with an easy shot, but doesn't have a pocket to pocket the 3. Safety battle here in rank number 8, right?
Yep. This has actually been the longest rack of the entire match. Once he can get that behind the 8 and
exactly. It's exactly behind the 8.
3 ball, left corner.
Wu quickly calling the right corner pocket.
it's actually a big ball to hit because it's near the rail. Let's see if he can pocket it. He can't. And now finally the table opens up after that long, drawn-out safety battle.
Now the problem now is how to get the cue ball down to the floor. Rather up to the floor.
That's how.
Oh, careful not to go behind the 10.
He's got to get it past that 10
Wow.
and does. And that was the applause that I was waiting when he brought that ball in between the 4 and the 9 a few racks ago.
Well, probably they were saving it for that one.
I'm
Now-
not saying that was an easy get for the 4, but a while ago that was
No, I think that was
the way
a harder shot, yeah.
the way he had to tread in between the 4 and the 9. That deserved an applause.
For me, I think that was a harder shot.
Handball,
There
corner.
He didn't want the cue ball hitting the 5 there. Now he's going to be forced to do a combination or a safety. He could, I think he's going to draw the cue ball back or make it follow to the 5. Wow. Combination.
And just like that, he comes up with a little bit more daylight between himself and Chia Ching. Watch this one. This
But-
is not an easy
Yeah,
combination.
it's not. But I think he was kind of lucky there because he accidentally hit the 5. He didn't want to hit the 5. Just so happens the 5 and the 10 lined up for the combination. But nonetheless, he got the rack.
And now coming after break here in rack number 9.
Still breaking in the same position.
This is rack number
He
9.
broke in the
Reyes to
beginning
break,
of the match.
leading 5 racks to 3.
Look at that. That time he takes a little bit off,
Wow.
something off it, and again loses control of that cue ball.
Unlucky for Efren there.
Just like
See,
that.
look at that.
He lost control of that
Yeah,
cue ball.
he did.
It didn't hit anything else.
He wasn't able to hit the 1 in the center. That's why it went to the left side of the table. I mean the right side.
Did you get the feeling like he was rushing things? I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of times he would come up, be a little bit more deliberate. That time he just went up and went at the balls.
Let's see how Wu does here. He's given an open table. I think the only problem here is the 5. Let's see how he plays the 5, because I don't think he can place a cue ball near the 7. It might just go behind it. Oh!
Oh!
Foul.
Boy, that's surprising. For somebody of Wu's caliber to come up with a mistake like that.
I think the position for the 3 is wrong. I think he made a mistake with the position in the 3. I don't think he wanted that there. He had too much angle on the 3. Good position on the 5. The 6 is near, so I think he's just going to stop this one. Can use the 7 as a stopper, or he can take the 5 in the corner pocket, which he does. He could play this as stop ball as well and take the 7 in the same pocket he took the 5. Or he could play it in the right side pocket. Oh, he makes it go around the table. I think he's going to play it in the corner, lower right corner pocket. Looking at a run out here.
And it looks like he's going to double up here on Chia Ching after these 3 balls.
Chia Ching needs to wake up here.
Boy, that was a mistake that I've never actually seen him commit. In all these years I've been covering billiards and I've been covering his career. Talk about letting your guard down. That's exactly what happened there from Wu. And the magician taking full advantage.
Leading by 3, 4.
By 3.
Oh, by 3.
Knocks down that 10.
6-3.
And he's looking to knock out Chia Ching here in the Philippines. Big time billiards. We'll be back.
This sports special is brought to you by Megasportsworld.com, Philweb, Airport Casino Filipino, Malunggay Life Oil Supplement, The Oil of Life, Diamond Billiard Tables, Hermes Sports Bar, Golden Leaf Restaurant, iBar, Break Hard Corporation, and Bugsy Promotions. you by Megasportsworld.com, Philweb, Airport Casino Filipino, Malunggay Life Oil Supplement, The Oil of Life, Diamond Billiard Tables, Hermes Sports Bar, Golden Leaf Restaurant, iBar, Break Hard Corporation, and Bugsy Promotions.
Welcome back to the Pagcor Airport Casino Filipino. As you take a look now at Efren Reyes breaking here.
Rack number 10,
with a
where he has
6-3
to break.
lead.
Winning 6
At
racks
that
to
time, he
one.
put a little bit more into it. Got the one ball to go down, similar to what he did earlier when he got a good break in rack number 4.
But he doesn't have an open pocket for the 2.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Is he going to go for that 210?
I think he's pointing behind the 5. I think he's going to put the cue ball behind the 5 there.
Looks like it. But, you know, I just saw the 10 there, and, you know, with
Yeah.
Efren, who knows?
I think he called it. Did he? Oh, no.
Just came up with a simple shot once again.
But why was he pointing behind the 5?
Exactly. I think he was thinking about that.
Oh,
Maybe going for it and putting that cue ball in the back, just in case the 210 didn't go down.
I thought he was going to put it there. I was shocked. He left it behind the 9 and the 10. Did Wu call a pocket?
Looks like he's playing safe here. Straight up.
Oh, it would have been a good safety if the 2 didn't hit the 4. The 2 would have kept going down the table to the 5 and 7. Here, I think Efren's going to put the cue ball back behind the 9 and the 10.
Well, he wanted it behind the
Yeah.
9 and the 10. It went in front.
I think he lacked the English there. Should have put a little bit more spin. Left spin to be exact.
That's
Hit
a
it.
monumental mistake here from the magician there to hand the table right back to Wu Chia Ching.
But this is no easy shot. I don't think the 4 can go to the right corner pocket. Maybe he's gonna draw this one for the side, and he does. Again, he overshot that one. Now he's gonna have trouble with with position for the 5. That was a good shot there. Gonna push this one. Again, doesn't need much spin here. The ball will naturally go to the 7 because of the angle it has with a 4. I meant 6. Now looking at Wu cleaning up the table. Probably saying that it's not over yet. Well, the 8 hitting the middle of that rail, but still he got it. 2 more balls. You can either draw it or make it follow through. And he chooses to draw the cue ball.
10 ball, left corner.
Last ball. Gets it. 4-6. Efren's still leading though. Look at the highlights. Very good rack by Wu. cleaning the table. Rack number 11.
Well, after Efren Reyes put together 3 straight racks, Chia Ching stops the bleeding somewhat. Crossed within 2. Let's see what happens when he comes up with his break. He has not had success with his last 2 breaks. He's come up dry.
Well, let's see. Let's see what he does now. See if he changes his style in breaking.
Break.
Well, he
Rock
changed
11, who to
the
break,
angle.
reeling
Yeah,
4
changed it
racks,
a bit.
6.
You can see a while ago he laid down his stick where he actually was breaking from it, and he moved it a few meters to his right. Excuse me, a few centimeters to his right.
Wow, that's great.
7 ball down.
The 1 goes in.
Better spread. And now he's happy because he was hoping that 1 doesn't go down.
Yeah, because the shot for the 2 is quite hard. Doesn't have a pocket. He's gonna have to play safety with the 2 if the 1 goes in. Now the problem here is, how is he gonna make the cue ball go to the 2? He's gonna draw it back between the 9 and the 10. The 6 and the 10, I mean. Now the angle he has here is not quite good to get down to the 3 ball. I think he wanted more angle in that shot, with this shot. He could either draw this one back, or yeah, maybe he's gonna draw it back. I think that's the only option he has. Oh, he forced it in between the 5 and the 10. Efren hasn't won yet, so Wu still has a chance. Oh, I think he has a straight shot on the 4. Doesn't matter, the 5 is in the hole, it's near the pocket. And this is the first time I've seen Wu play after, I think, 3 years. I haven't watched his match since that 3 years.
Well, as we talked about it early, he did have some problems. He was thinking about going to Singapore. He was there for quite a while, doing his residency, and then suddenly things didn't fall the way he wanted it to fall.
Oh,
Look out.
Is that
look
a scratch?
Out, look.
Oh! Oh my!
It goes down, and you know
Wow.
what? Efren saw that coming. He saw that coming even before he
Yeah,
even
but
got to that
that was kind of
side
weird.
pocket. Yes, again, I
The
understand.
cue ball let it
Silence.
stop.
Silence.
Oh, the crowd goes wild.
That was looking
Very
that easily
surprising.
should have been 6-5.
You can hear the crowd shouting. Fans of Efren. Wow. You can see the happiness of the people watching.
They must have bet on it.
Yeah.
They want a happy new year.
I think the odds are with Efren right now.
This is gonna make it 7-4. And you can see Efren knew that was going down.
Yeah.
Even before that ball came across the
Yeah,
corner.
he stood up. But still, it's still 7-4. Not yet on the hill. Wu still has a chance. Well, he had a chance there. He missed it.
there talking to his fans behind his seat.
Yeah, the old guy. I think it's his friend.
Well, he came here with a group of friends.
Or maybe it's just a fan.
Great sized crowd we've got here inside the Airport Casino Filipino.
Yeah, I was reading Wu's profile, and his nickname is Tarzan. Why is it Tarzan?
No idea. You know what? Actually, I've been covering for so many years, and his nickname changes. There was actually a time when he was called Typhoon,
What does that mean?
which is supposed to be like the little warrior or something.
Oh, now it's Tarzan.
Well, I guess he saw the movie or something. I don't know.
Well, maybe because he went to different countries, I think, trying to switch his.
Yeah, that might be
Yeah.
it. That could be it. At this point, let's thank some of our sponsors. Of course, we got Mega Sports World. Place your bets at www.megasportsworld.com or call their hotline now, 8866-180. We'd also like to thank Pagcor, Airport Casino Filipino, Malunggay Life Oil, the All of Life, Diamond Billiard Table, Hermes Sports Bar located at West Avenue, Quezon City with phone numbers 373-7181. We'd also like to thank iBar located at Sergeant Esquera Avenue in Quezon City, Golden Leaf Hong Kong Style Fine Dining Restaurant located at Rosses Avenue, Quezon City, and their phone numbers 413-1502. There's Perry Mariano from Bugsy Promotions, one of the main people behind this event, and there's Verna. Do we say hi to Mark as well?
Referee Mark.
That was Mark Valerino with a nice smile, and he's doing the timekeeping chores here. Not just this evening, but so far for all the legs, the Philippine Big Time Billiards.
It's rack
Let's
number
complete
12.
the cast with
Race
that
to break.
break hard
Leading 7 racks to
Corporation,
4.
Bugsy Promotions, and BMP, the Billiard Managers Association of the Philippines. BMP AP, and watch that cue
Oh,
ball.
it-
Look at the cue
Did
ball.
it scratch? No,
It
just
stops
hangs.
right there, but
hangs in the mouth of the rail.
But the
I'm
problem
at
is
the pocket.
It's a dry break, so here
Yeah.
comes Wu Chia Ching. And Wu was saying, come on, if that dropped, it would have been ball in hand for me.
Yeah, but you know, the balls are in a cluster there, so he's gonna have a hard time cleaning this table up.
1 ball. Order.
He's calling the lower left corner pocket. It's an open shot, but I think he has a little opening for the 2. Referee calling 10 seconds. Wow.
And he hides behind that cluster, and he quickly apologizes to Efren, saying, well, that was not my plan, but I'm glad you're in jail.
This is a hard counter safety. He's gonna have a hard time hitting the 1 here because it's near the 9. He has to be careful not to hit the 9 first.
You know, maybe he might not be too worried here committing a foul, because but he does make good contact, and look
Wow.
at this, counter safety.
Counter safety.
I was about to say, you know, even if you come up with a foul here, you shouldn't worry too much, because there's so much trouble in the table anyhow.
Yeah, but still manages to put the cue ball behind the 4.
And he's standing up. He's not sitting down because he knows he's going to come right back to the table. Just goes to show you the knowledge of the magician.
Now Wu is in trouble with his safety. Even if he hits this, I don't think he knows where the cue ball will go. Whoa,
Oh boy, that was really a
amazing.
great reply.
Wow, yeah.
Now, Efren, a while ago we were saying knew he was coming back to the table. Maybe he was thinking maybe it might have been better if I didn't come back to the table.
Wu answering Efren's safety with another safety.
like he's going for a direct one-rail approach.
Oh, careful. Again hangs. Again hangs. You can see Wu smiling.
And some action here from Efren.
Yeah,
You didn't
snapping
catch it
his-
in your screens, but
Yeah,
he
he
was
was
snapping
snapping his fingers.
in the air, saying, "I got you there."
Yeah, you can see Wu. He's smiling. Probably.
Look at the way
yeah.
he just hit that there behind that corner.
Wu probably thinking, this is one lucky old man.
But you know, he's one man who has actually generated a lot of his own luck through the years.
Is it a safety? It's a safety.
Oh, what a treat here for all the
Ball.
pool fans.
Corner,
I
two
think
ball.
Efren's calling the 2 ball. Putting a little bit of masse on the ball. Try to curve it.
Oh, he's going for the 2 here. He's going aggressive.
He's gonna try to curve it so it won't hit the 9 ball.
What does he have to lose? He's up 7-4.
There you go. Oh, wow.
That is some magic once again.
But does he have a shot on the 1?
Maybe not.
That's the problem
Wide.
here. Efren making amazing shots. Saying that he still has it.
Oh, he still has it, that's for sure. Whoever doubted him before this match,
Well, they're probably changing their minds right
oh,
now.
that's for sure.
Wow.
Look at this.
Is it a
Yes,
safety?
just enough.
I think
he's
it is,
got
yeah.
Enough behind, just behind that 3. But there is no direct approach.
He can masse it again.
I think there is just enough space for him to do that.
I think he will. See what he does. It's hard to predict this shot. Oh, he can see the 1. Probably trying to leave it behind the 9.
Boy, he hit that a little bit harder than
Yeah,
I
I
expected
know.
him to. You know, maybe he leaves a shot like this because he knows that this is not the kind of shot that Efren is comfortable with.
Yeah, he missed 2 long shots.
So he said, oh, okay,
Or I think it was 3,
Two-
right?
1 ball,
Yes.
3 long
corner.
shots.
you were calling him a lucky old man. Let's see how
Lucky he is.
here in this instance. Chia Ching saying, okay,
No, it's a safety. I think he was trying to put it behind the 4.
yes he was, but he hit the 4
Yeah.
flush.
Came short there. Now I think he can play the 1 in the left corner, lower left corner pocket, and the 10 in
Send
the
ball,
right
left
lower
corner.
pocket. Right corner pocket. But he can only call 1 ball. I think he's gonna play the 10 in the lower right pocket. And he tries it.
And Efren's probably saying, your name's not Efren Reyes, huh?
You're not a magician.
You can't do that. You're Tarzan.
Go swing.
Not in this sport, that's for sure.
I still don't see why he's called Tarzan.
That was the point I was about to bring up. He's the man among the apes, playing in pool.
Simple safety. Another simple safety.
I think the 1 is sticking out just a bit.
I think he's going to play rail first. He's going to put counter spin on the cue ball. He's calling
ball.
the 3
Corner.
in case it goes in. how he does. Oh, I don't think he had a plan there.
Still a lot of trouble on the table, I think. No, I think the 4 is easily going to pass that 9, so
Yeah, but I think no,
the
no more
3 and
problems.
4
Yeah,
that side of the table, yeah. Initially, it looked like there was a small cluster between that 4 and that 9, but
it's
easily manageable.
it was broken by I think Wu. Whoa, almost scratched there.
Boy, and now he's left himself with a problem. Just when we were talking
Yeah.
about how simple this table supposedly looked.
Well, he can probably another safety here,
Now he's got no choice.
but where is he gonna put the cue ball? Can it be behind the 5, or can he squeeze it behind the 4 and the 9?
I was getting ready to say it's going to be Efren Reyes on the hill.
Three
He could
ball.
also play bank shot. Oh. Oh, left the 3 open now.
He was also under time pressure. I'm quite surprised he didn't take that extension of his.
Does he still have one?
He had one more here, yes, that's
Oh,
for
okay.
sure.
Probably thinking Wu's not gonna clean this up. Well, you saw in the first few racks the pocketing that Wu was showing. Let's see if he can. Wow, that was a hard shot. It had angle, and he was able to put it back for the 4.
Four ball corner.
A little bit far from the edge. He had to reach for the 4. Enough angle, he can push it towards the 10, or he can draw it. He can draw it between the 7 and the 8 to get to the 6. I think he chose the first option. No more problems here.
And again, Chia Ching is going to try to cut this deficit back down to 2.
He is the world 9-ball champion, 2005 world 9-ball champion. He is also the 2005 8-ball champion. Won 2 world championships in 1 year.
A feat I think that was duplicated by Ronnie Alcano
Yeah.
the following year.
I think Dennis also won 2 world champions.
Right.
8-ball and 10-ball, I think.
There you've got that lead of Efren. Precariously now just at 2. Just when it looked like he might have been on his way towards the hill.
Now it's been a long match. Rack number 13 is next up. There you see Wu finishing the table after the safety battle that he had with Efren.
Break.
You know, what surprised me is that
Rack number 13.
the favorite
Wu to break.
pool
Reeling
venue
5
of
racks
Wu
to 7.
is the PICC in the Philippines.
That's quite surprising because he actually didn't win there. He won
Yeah.
the year prior to that in Kaohsiung. But it is a very good venue. So
Yeah, it's a
I
big
guess
venue.
even if he didn't win there,
4 ball down.
that was the year that, oh, look out, that's the year that Ronnie Alcano won it in PICC.
Yeah.
to break once again. So much action in the balls. And he stays up because he was able to knock down the 4. Decent look at the 1 here.
But he's gonna have trouble controlling the cue ball because it has too much angle. Probably gonna use the 8 ball as a stopper for the cue. And he does. He uses it to stop the momentum of the cue ball. Now the problem is the 3. He doesn't have the right angle to draw it back to the 3, so probably he's gonna make the cue ball follow the path of the 2, or he can force it to go to the rail. Again, the 8 as a stopper for the cue ball. He has to do 2 rails here for the 5, get between the 8 and the 9. He has to be careful. Doesn't want too much power in the cue ball, or too little. He has to get it exactly in the middle of the 9 and the 6. Now it's an easy table, an easy run out. I think it's the first break and run out so far,
That's true.
if he finishes.
It's been quite a
This one.
while. You've been playing
Yeah,
a little over an hour and a half.
no break and run out.
What a time for it to happen for Wu. To be able to draw to within 1 here. After these 5 balls.
He has to get this rack. Because if Efren goes to the hill, it's going to be 1 more rack before he wins. Draws it back. And perfect position for the 8 ball. The 9 ball is near the pocket, so is the 10.
9 ball. Side.
So it's safe to say this rack is Wu's rack. Last ball. And it goes in. 7-6. 1 more rack. 1 more rack to tie this match. There, he used the 8 ball as a stopper. Finishing the rack, making it look easy.
This sports special is brought to you by Megasportsworld.com. Filled with Airport Casino Filipino, Malunggay Life Oil Supplement, The Oil of Life, Diamond Billiard Tables, Hermes Sports Bar, Golden Leaf Restaurant, iBar, Break Hard Corporation, and Bugsy Promotions. special is brought to you by Megasportsworld.com, Philweb, Airport Casino Filipino, Malunggay Life Oil Supplement, The Oil of Life, Diamond Billiard Tables, Hermes Sports Bar, Golden Leaf Restaurant, iBar, Break Hard Corporation, and Bugsy Promotions.
As we approach rack number 14 here in our final Philippine Big Time Billiards match of the year, we'd like to thank Megasports World. Place your bets at www.megasportsworld.com or call their hotline at 8866-180. We've got a packed house here inside the Airport Casino Filipino for this match between the magician Efren Reyes and Chia Ching, once a child prodigy and a world champion at the age of 16. Started his brilliant career playing for Chinese Taipei and now represents China.
The only sad part of his career is when he stopped playing pool for 3 years.
Here again you can see measuring, that's where his
Strat
stick
number
is
14.
or
Move to
was.
break. Reading 6
measuring
raps
it.
to 7.
breaking from earlier in this match, but he's moved it
It's like
about 3-4 centimeters to the right.
it's like he calculated, measured that change in the position of the cue ball.
It's been very successful.
See, look at the way the cue stops in the middle of the table after he breaks.
Problem is right now it looks like it's going to be
Yeah,
a try break, and here comes the magician.
if he gets this rack, he's gonna be in the hill.
There's some problem balls here, of course. He's got a direct pocket for the 1 and the 2.
But the 3, I think he's gonna have to play a combination with the 6. Looking to make the cue ball follow the path of the 1 to get to the 2. Maybe just move the cue ball a little bit more forward to get it straight for the 3-6 combination. The 4 is not a problem. If he gets a 3 in the 6, I think the table's going to be open. Just has to push this a little bit forward.
You can take the 3 in the other
Oh,
corner pocket like so.
Yeah, he chooses to take it in the other corner pocket. But now he has too much angle on the 3. He could either play a safety behind the 6. Wow, gets that one. Hear the crowd applauding. No more problems here. Just has to be careful with his position on the cue. Cue ball, I mean. Just has to draw this one a little bit back. Oh, he chooses to move it forward.
5 more balls to get on the hill in a match that the experts were predicting a win by Chia Ching.
Well, they didn't expect the magician to pull out a magic trick at the beginning. I think he caught Wu off guard there when he pulled that.
Sometimes, you know, it's a magical shot such as that that can really just rattle your opponent.
Well, it rattled me. It was a very amazing shot.
And it brought everybody to its feet here.
2 amazing shots.
That's right, back to back.
Yeah.
Pocketing the 9 and then the 10. The 10
Sel-
off a billiard.
Seldom you see a player do that kind of shot. Looking at, oh,
You can see that cue ball get away from him
Then
right
what-
after making
yeah.
contact with the 9, and he wasn't happy.
went too far from the 10. You see him having trouble with long shots. There you go. The magician on the hill. 6-8. 8-6 rather. One more rack. And Efren's gonna win this match.
Remember, the winner takes home actually $5,000, and the loser will take home half that amount, $2,500. Not a bad payday for 2 hours of work.
Yeah. Rack number 15.
How can you miss it with that girl coming right onto your screen? One of the very few times Efren checks out the rack before he comes up to break.
Strap number
Back to
15.
his familiar spot,
Reyes
but
to
again,
break,
I think he needs
leading
to hammer
8
these
racks
balls
to
down a little
6.
bit.
Let's see how he breaks this one.
That time, put a little bit more into it.
Oh no, it's gonna scratch.
But that one was an unforced, not an
Foul.
unforced error. That was actually pushed in.
Yeah, but the one doesn't. The one is in a pretty awkward position.
A really weird spot.
Yeah.
Watch the cue ball.
6 ball.
Gonna come into
Corner.
contact with that green 6.
It goes in. You can see Efren not happy with that. So you're just gonna push this 6 ball to the pocket. This rack is gonna be an easy run out for Wu. You can see everyone, they're holding their breath. See it in their eyes, hoping for Wu to make a mistake, and he does. He makes a mistake. Didn't want it to hit the 9. He wanted it to go between the 7 and the 9. Oh, he's gonna try to pocket it still. Careful not to get a foul here.
And he also quickly apologized to Efren because, as you said, he got lucky.
Gonna try to get the shot. Careful. Careful with a foul. It's a foul. Is it a foul?
And Efren got up. He wanted to just take a look at the angle. And, it surprised everybody. Why?
Nah, I thought it was a
Efren
foul.
got off his seat.
Thought it was a foul. That was kind of a hard shot there. Few people know how to shoot that ball. It's hard because the cue ball and the 2 ball, I think, was in lock. Wu asking for an extension.
Tension.
Doesn't have a lot of options with the 3. Just the safety. The problem is, where is he going to put the cue ball and the 3 ball?
Oh boy, here comes Efren to the table right now.
He actually broke the cluster there.
And he smells blood.
Well, the 3 doesn't have an open pocket. He could probably try a combination, 3-4, or he can take it in the corner pocket and allow the cue ball to go wild. No need for too much
All
cue
ball
control
side.
because the 4 is just in the mouth of that side pocket. He's pointing at that 8 ball.
I think he's more worried of
Tension.
coming in contact with that 8.
I think he wants to come in
Not using his
contact with the 8.
extensions.
He wanted to go. Oh, there. A combination opened.
And look at this. 5-10.
But this one is a very hard combination.
Yes, it is.
It's a long shot, and he's been missing long shots. And this one is a
Ten ball,
combination, and it's
corner.
a long shot.
But for the Magician, this might just be the perfect way to end this match here at the Casino Filipino.
Let's see. Let's see what he does here.
For the match and $5,000 US.
Oh, misses it. That was lucky. You could see him snapping again.
You know, you hardly see him show any emotion.
Yeah. He's been lucky in this match.
And you see, look at Wu Chia Ching. He's
Slightly.
trying to stop from breaking out into a smirk.
Oh,
Free
this
ball.
is a lucky old
Corner.
man, he says.
This is more emotion than I've seen from Efren in such a long time. I don't know where the snapping came from.
Maybe he's calling out the magic.
I think so. And it's been working here tonight. Well, Wu Chia Ching's got to be able to swing from one end to the next.
Oh, he misses it.
Oh,
This is gonna be a sad night for Wu. Wow, Efren beating the odds.
It's a fairly easy layout here.
Now I know why they call him the magician. Careful not to get a cover. There you go. Four more balls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Took the words right out of my mouth. And
This is
the
a,
Magician getting ready to let all these people here inside the Casino Filipino
for me, I think this is the most
scream.
this is the most interesting match I've watched.
Well, he's come up with magical shot after magical shot, and the Magician getting ready to win this one.
Last ball, everyone clapping.
hand ball, corner.
You can hear the applause and the happy crowd.
Make it official. Just
There
one.
you go. The crowd goes wild.
And your winner, the Magician, Efren Reyes.
Efren smiling without any teeth. Thank you for watching Big Time Billiards. There's a shot of the game.
This sports special is brought to you by Megasportsworld.com. Filled with Airport Casino Filipino, Malunggay Life Oil Supplement, The Oil of Life, Diamond Billiard Tables, Hermes Sports Bar, Golden Leaf Restaurant, iBar, Break Hard Corporation, and Bugsy Promotions. Is brought to you by Megasportsworld.com. Filled with Airport Casino Filipino, Malunggay Life Oil Supplement, The Oil of Life, Diamond Billiard Tables, Hermes Sports Bar, Golden Leaf Restaurant, iBar, Break Hard Corporation, and Bugsy Promotions.
Welcome back to our awarding ceremonies. And right now, at this point, we'd like to call in to present our check for our runner-up from Megasports World. We have Miss April Araya. And representing Airport Casino Filipino, their casino shift manager, Mr. Miel Tolentino. And to award our runner-up check of $2,500 US. So I think April will do this by herself. Our runner-up here today, Chia Ching. Thank you very much, Wu. And at this point, to award the check to our champion, our winner here today, representing Breakhard Corporation, we have Mr. Joy Renting, and Airport Casino Filipino Senior Marketing Officer, Mr. Jobert Tantoko. Good evening, gentlemen. And now to present the check of $5,000 to our winner here tonight. It's the magician, Efren Bata Reyes. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Congratulations. Ngayon naman, kausapin natin si Champ. Champ, dito yung camera natin. Okay. Congratulations, of course, Efren, talking about what he's going to be doing again with his winnings. Pero pag-usapan natin, kanina mukhang kinakabahan ka naman, pero ang kaganda na naman ang pinakita mo. Tuwan-tuwa na naman yung mga tao rito. Ano ba yung mga nasa isip mo nung ginagawa mo yung mga tirang ganun?
Alam mo yung mga in-nervous ko, hindi na nawawala, lalo lumalaka. Itong panalo kong ito, Bennett lang. Marami siyang tirang na-scratch, hindi mabibigay mga position. Pero talaga siya, magaling siya. Lalo ng packet, hindi siya tatalunin. Eh siguro, balato nila sa akin ito eh.
Alam mo, sabi mo nga, sa pocketing baka hindi mo siya matalo, pero pagdating ng safety play, wala pa rin tatalo sa'yo. Nakita mo ba talaga yung gusto mong gawin dun sa billiard mo dun sa 10?
Hindi, yun 10 pwedeng kunin dahil pwedeng matsambahan. Pero yung mga iba, hindi ako lalo na yung ma-scratch lang, ayaw ma-scratch. Yun, hindi ko ano yun. Pero yung cheese, talagang kukunin, no chase na ako.
Okay, congratulations, Champ. Baka may mga gusto kong batiin, mas lalo na ngayon na, of course, holiday season.
Happy New Year sa inyo lahat. At nagpapasalamat ako sa mga sponsor at lalo na sa Bagsi Promotion na nasama ako rito at naimbita ako.
Maraming salamat. Yung ating winner here today, Efren Bata Reyes. Congratulations. Of course, both these gentlemen will have their picture taking. Once again, we'd like to thank all of you for joining us here for Philippine Big Time Billiards. Maraming salamat po. Once again, katulad ng sabi ni Champ, Happy New Year to each and every one of you.
As another new year starts, and may the spirit of Christmas be always in our hearts. Let's sing Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. This season may we never forget the love we have for Jesus. Let him be the one to guide us as another new year starts. And may the spirit of Christmas be always in our hearts.
Was brought to you by Megasportsworld.com, Philweb, Airport Casino Filipino, Pagcor, Malunggay Life Oil Supplement, The Oil of Life, Breakhard Corporation, and Bugsy Promotions. Oh, what a show!
It's a boxing lesson from the start to the finish.
Look where Mayweather's left hand is.
Pound for pound. The best fighter in the world. World-class boxing. Sundays, 1 p.m. Only here on